Hey, what's up? This is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in Lauderdale by the Sea. Kind of stormy day out there and really rough out in that ocean. Take a look at those waves. Don't see that down here very often. Not really surfable, but I see a few guys out there trying to surf, but with these winds, it's more like victory at sea conditions. And from what the Marine report says, farther out here where my little icon hand is, 11-foot seas. Wow. Wow, big day out there, but interesting. Probably a great day to take a walk on the beach with your rain jacket as well. I mean, we get so many sunny days. Nice to have something a little bit different. Anyways, and all that sea breeze and salt air is certainly good for your body. Well, not too good today was the monkey hammering that gold and silver took and platinum took. I was really somewhat surprised, but then I thought about it and it really didn't trouble me too much because I figured we were going to see things like this, and the exact reason I expected. From what I was told, it was mostly dollar strength, but I'm sure there was a lot of monkey hammering behind the scenes that went along with today's down prices. And when I say monkey hammering, I mean really the markets were way down early in the morning. Again, thin trading. It's like a domino effect when the prices start to fall. Programs are set to sell certain ETFs, or people have things that are sold before they even wake up in the morning. Their position may be sold on some of these things. So I think some of it is purposeful monkey hammering and something to do also with the stronger dollar, as the Wall Street Journal will point out here that I read earlier today. Anyway, let's take a look at what happened. 1884, I got up in the morning, I said, wow, man, they did monkey hammer it. Below that 1900 level, which surprised me because I figured we were going to see throughout the month of September, like we do every month, just kind of like quiet range-bound trading, between 1900 and 2000. And it did get monkey hammered below that 1900 a little bit, but not for long. It kind of shot back up, and right now you're looking at 1901, but you see the high here was 1931 in the range of 1884. It didn't stay there long, and if you weren't there to see it in the morning, obviously, if you weren't there to see it, you wouldn't have seen it, but it didn't last long, like I said, and then it kind of hovered back to that $1,900 level where it's kind of sitting actually a little bit higher on the world market closes. Silver as well, monkey hammered, 24.29, and look at this, 23.78 on the low. I didn't even see it hit that low. I saw it in the 24 range. I said, wow, man. But at some point in the day, it did hit that 23.78. Before we even opened up, and the same thing with the price of gold at 1884. Before we even opened, the prices were like this. So it was early markets that did that. And let's take a look at silver kind of recovered up to 24.74. And again, nice buying opportunity for silver. And when gold makes these changes, silver makes these wild and crazy changes as well. So silver down like $2.72 on New York. So that's pretty heavy. But no less. If you can buy these lows, fine. And really, most of all this is kind of like paper trading. I don't think it's much to do with ETFs and or physically owned ETFs, but it may be. And I have an interesting article about that at the end of my little report that I want you to look at if you have the opportunity. Platinum also got monkey hammered below that $900 mark, sitting at $885. But again, from what the Wall Street Journal said, and I saw on CNBC flashing on the news today, was they counted gold prices being down, oil and some other things is because of a dollar strength. So we'll see. That's what the report said. Anyways, if you're able to buy at these lower levels, great. Oddly enough, it was really quiet in the store. I figured that with the down market, I'd see all you silver stackers and gold stackers rushing in to buy at these lower levels, but no. So either you missed it because you were working this morning, or you weren't sure if it was going to keep going down. Anyways, when you see these dips like this, I don't think it's going to be sustained for long. As I've said in the past, I think that these dips are mostly dollar strength related and monkey hammering. And the dollar strength and the monkey hammering will only last a day or two, not for long. I mean, if we got a week of dollar strength, a full week of it, or a full week of monkey hammering, which we haven't, then maybe you'd want to sit and wait. But when these opportunities arise, when the gold and silver and platinum gets monkey hammered like this, it provides you a good opportunity to buy. Strike if you can. That's my advice. And if you're bought in already, don't worry about it. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? Just wait. We're still in a bull market. Don't panic when you see these low prices either. Again, September is one of those suck months. October is going to be the real surprise, I suspect. Got my tax video up, by the way, sales tax and the different kind of taxes that you may be obligated to owe and what the deal is on sales tax. Anyway, it's on my pro tips if you take a look at the YouTube videos here below. And I got that done on the weekend. I'd like to thank Marcelo for getting that up too last minute. Thanks, Marcelo. And grease bars. I did not do the grease bar video yet. And I will get that done definitely so it's done for the weekend this weekend so you can I can talk about grease bars. Yes, it is a silver bar, and I'm going to explain to you why it's called a grease bar, but I suspect that you will cheat a little bit and you'll go Google it yourself. But no less, I'll still do a video on it, and I'll post it up this weekend. And let's move along here. Wall Street Journal. Wow, man, I got up when I went into work and turned on the TV. I got CNBC on there. I looked, it said like down 800 points for the Dow. I think it didn't. It kind of recovered a little bit, but markets across the board got just trashed. I found it interesting that the Wall Street Journal even mentioned gold in here. The Dow Industrials dropped more than 500 points, falling in tandem with oil and gold prices. Well, again, my opinion on why gold prices fell was just kind of what I told you, a combination of monkey hammering and dollar strength. But again, extremely temporary. I don't, it won't last long. In fact, it didn't. It's kind of been going up throughout the day after it did get monkey hammered in the morning. Let's move along here to what else? Oh, what a wild weekend too. It's a shame to see Justice Ginsburg pass away. She's love her, hate her, whatever. She's been on the Supreme Court for quite some time, and whether you're right or left, you kind of need a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, out there to kind of balance things out. So, anyways, sad to see her go. And kind of interesting to see what's going to happen with this election and everything. Anyway, not a political site. Not even going to go there. Just want to say it's sad to see the lady go. She did a pretty good job, considering. Let's see. And that was kind of weird, considering what, Brian? Well, considering that a lot of people may not like her because she may seem to be more liberal. But, I think she did a good job. If you're curious about my political affiliation, and I don't like to go into this, but I think everyone will like this because I'm a little bit of everything. I'm the best of everything. I am fiscally conservative and socially liberal. How do you like that? Anyways, that's as far as I'm going to tell you about anything about me. So, hey, this was really interesting. I saw this, and I guess you've been looking at it while I've been talking about politics, but there's this company called Easy Diamond Trading. They're going to put out this, they call it a coin, and I'm not sure if it's a lucite. I didn't read the article yet. It's in the Wall Street Journal if you subscribe to it. But it appears to be like a lucite sealed coin thing, and they're calling it a coin that's going to have different diamonds in it. And it's supposedly going to trade and it's going to have a chip in it that's a microchip or something, and it's going to be crypto currency like. They're going to do it blockchain. They're going to use blockchain on it. Really wild, crazy, but it's the diamond industry is in such dire straits. They've been in dire straits for years now. I mean, young folks just don't buy diamonds. I mean, that's a generational thing. Young folks, young rich kids are running around with rubber bands, red, pink, and yellow rubber bands or whatever, rubber bands on their wrists. They're not running around with diamond necklaces and little dropper diamond earrings. They're just not doing it. Diamonds have kind of been out of fashion for a little while with the younger generation. And the prices have suffered in diamonds. So it's no doubt to me that the diamond industry needs to reinvent itself and find ways to creating new revenue streams. And I think that's exactly what it is. Now, I'm not going to trash diamonds. I think they're beautiful. I love them. But do I think they really are an investment per se? No. Not unless you're a dealer or not unless you happen to be on that really bottom rung of the ladder where you get first shot at stuff at really super cheap prices. But most of us, 99% of us, aren't on that bottom rung. So we're just not going to get that deal. And the other thing I can think I've heard that diamonds are so common, it's carbon that's been crunched down and turned it. They're even making synthetic diamonds now, which are indistinguishable from real diamonds unless you send them to a very expensive lab. So diamond industry's got some huge, really big issues here. But anyways, I see this as novel. I see it as fun, but do I see it as a viable way of storing money and investment? Unless they can limit it like they can cryptocurrencies and create a kind of a hysteria about it and get people invested in it, I don't think so. I just don't see it happening. there's one thing that's a truism, that if it wasn't for De Beers and a cartel of diamond people, that they keep the price artificially high. If they didn't, you could buy beautiful 1 carat diamonds like at a dime store for nothing. Literally nothing. It's not G, it is actually the De Beers and the other cartels. I think the Russians, the Indians, the other cartels that produce diamonds, that keep these prices really high. So as far as an investment, no, but gosh, I can't help say that is super cool. Again, nothing to do with gold, silver, precious metals, but kind of and kind of not. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to talk about it, and I know a lot of my customers may be interested in this, and will be asking me about that kind of thing. Again, I'm not too keen on it, but I do think it's cool. Let me know what you think in comments below as well. I found this interesting in this article interesting, very interesting, in Zero Hedge. And it says, paper gold no longer as important. Bank of America finds physical, and I've been saying this for a little while, the tail wagging the dog. And to me, the tail being paper markets, like the commodity and exchange markets, contracts, things that are just a piece of paper. ETFs don't really have any real backing. Paper gold's no longer as important, and contracts are no longer wagging the dog, so to speak. It looks like physical now is a dog, and we are going to be wagging the paper tail. Anyway, good article in Zero Hedge. You can read this one for free if you just type in paper gold no longer is important. BOFA finds physical demand now key to gold prices. This is something we've been talking about for 6 months, actually, about how paper prices have driven physical prices, but not to worry about it. But times they are a-changing. So anyway, read this article yourself. I can be like the other YouTube guys and just go over note by note, and I've done that a couple times. But really, I think it's more important you read the entire thing, and I don't get to kind of choose bits and pieces for you to read. And you'll be a lot smarter for doing that. Let's take a look at, and that's really about it for today. My opinion on today, monkey hammered and dollar strength. However, as we can see, it didn't last long. And it could be a repeat performance here in September, but don't worry about it. We are in a bull market in precious metals. So if you can buy these lows, why not? If you can't, don't panic. Don't sell into it. Trust me on this. Anyways, let's take a look. What my thoughts are on gold prices and silver prices. Well, I don't think we're going to see below 1900 tomorrow, and I don't think we're going to see below 24 or $24 or on silver and platinum. I don't really think we're going to see prices much lower than this. We may see it hover around and go up a little bit. But again, I still think, other than the dollar strength and the monkey hammering that we saw today with precious metals, I still think we are in kind of like a $1,900 to $2,000 pause market for the month of September. And again, as I said, $25 to $28, $29 with silver, and platinum in that 900 plus range. Again, these downs do provide some opportunity to buy. So if you have some extra money, don't hesitate to call me. This is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in mostly sunny Lauderdale by the Sea, except for today. Call me anytime at 954-493-8811 for live prices on precious metals. I will beat or meet or beat, one or the other, all online sellers out there. Plus, I'm local. You keep the money local. So call me anytime for product and prices. I'll help you out with what I can. And meanwhile, let's see what happens tomorrow.